Ooh, what is up, guys? Holy shit. So I had the show all set and was ready to go when I was messing around with my creator studio and checking out some things, seeing how things were doing, how a clip was doing, and looking over monetization and other things when I had a completely different show lined up. Let's just put that out there right away. I had something completely different, a different title. It's changed 3 times. Yeah, I'm not too happy. I'm not very happy right now, right? Because one, this just goes to show the shenanigans and bullshit that YouTube's allowing on their platform, because there's shitty people out there. And I'm not talking about freaking people doing weird stuff in the background, but I'm talking about people doing stuff with monetization and making false claims. Now, it's not a strike, okay? It's not a strike at all. But what it is proof that creators like Pewdiepie and others who have been complaining about it for months are 100% correct. Now, I'm going to show you guys my back end. I'm going to show you my back end, okay? Oh, and hello, how's everyone doing? Sorry I didn't greet you. Welcome into the Saturday show. I apologize for leaving early yesterday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happiness, happiness. Now anger. Okay. Woo! Oh my God. I wasn't going to make much on this anyways, but I'm going to contest it. Why? Because it's simply a load of bullshit. Fight every copyright claim you get if you're a creator. Every single one. Even if you're 100% in the wrong, take it to at least the first stage. Why? Because of this. All right. Sorry, the screen's kind of fucked up because the way I have my layout set for YouTube videos. All right, what this is the status of a video. This shows me my copyright status and whether or not it's eligible for monetization, etc. Video cannot be monetized. Content ID. The Content ID, which is a program that YouTube has for big creators and big companies out there that has a lot of backlog of content and copywritten material, right? Well, the Content ID claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. It's just basically, this company is claiming all my monetization on the clip. You can see in the top right, it's a clip of the PewDiePie congratulations video. Now, it's not from PewDiePie. That's what pisses me off. If PewDiePie would have claimed it, I would have been like, okay, you know what? I'll contest it. Maybe ask nicely, hey, you know, obviously it was fair use. But he's not the kind of dick cheese to copyright claim. No, no, no. Congratulations by Pewd. Who are you? Who are you? Learn more. Oh, that doesn't tell me anything. But I will be disputing it, as you can see. Check it out. All right. This is some fuckbag creator, various artists, a topic provided to YouTube by TuneCore. Who the fuck is TuneCore? Copyright 2019 Pewd. Who the fuck is that? It's not YouTube. It's not PewDiePie. And you even have people that they're hiding comments by. Let's see. What the fuck, for real? Whoever's copy striking all these videos is not PewDiePie. I hope whoever posted this specific video gets caught and copyright owner is given back to PewDiePie. Who the fuck are you? TuneCore. You are not Felix Kjellberg. You are not the owner of this copyright. You do not get to fucking copy strike people or copyright claim people at all. TuneCore is a music database, apparently. And do you think PewDiePie would put himself as Pewd? No, he wouldn't. Someone else listed it and uploaded it because they're a bunch of fucking faggots. You don't own that. I don't own that. But I did use it in fair use. I don't know who the fuck TuneCore is. I don't know why they fucking allow people to randomly upload shit that isn't copywritten material of their own. But TuneCore, you can go fuck yourselves. You might want to do a little investigation into who the fuck is listing shit on your shitty website that no one has ever fucking heard of, and stop copyright claiming videos. You greedy fucks. So let's go through it. Let's go through it together, guys. They give you all the legal mumbo jumbo. The best thing to do, since these companies, I always hit them with the actual copyright law and copyright legalities. Where are you at? Drop that in. So basically what I'm going to go through is I'm going to explain to them that it isn't held by this person. Now, it's not that big of a deal. It has like 150 views. I don't give a fuck. It's just the pure and simple matter of the fact is this is bullshit. You do not get to do shit like this. This is what Felix has been complaining about for months, that the copyright system is fucking broken. What was it? TuneCore? So I'm going to also go through and let them know the video is obviously used in a fair use manner for criticism or critique. Spelled critique wrong. But this is the shit you have to go through as a YouTube creator. And I haven't run into this on any channel that I have, like Toxic Male Clips or anything. You know why? Because the people that I clip aren't dick faces. They aren't trying to make false claims. They aren't trying to fucking strike people. They're not doing this. Sorry, I'm not talking as much. me jump over to chat real quick. But yeah, so this is the shit. This is the shit all over the place. And what are you saying? They run this bullshit. And so please take my advice. I know you might be pissed off. I know you might be scared of these big companies, but contest every claim out there. Every single claim you get as a content creator, contest it. Unless you're mirroring shit. If you aren't adding commentary, if it's not fall under fair use, don't contest it then, obviously, because you're just going to be in for some stupidity. But contest it if otherwise. For the simple fact, it's I don't need that deep of it. It's not a strike, so it's not that big of a deal. I do appreciate that though, Lissa. It's just a claim, and I've never lost a claim contest against even CBS and freaking Colbert and all those other fuckers when I use it for commentary. They might push it to a second stage, but I'll run it there too. I'll run it as far as I need to run it, because the simple fact that this is not obviously unfair to creators, unfair to Pewdiepie, because people are monetizing his shit without it being commentary, with them stealing it and claiming that it's their copyright. It's not your copyright, Tune Library, you fucking goofs. Go back to fucking sitting in your big corporate offices, stealing people's shit. You don't own it. You don't own the copyright to it, you fucking retards. And make sure my last sentence was good. Whoop. All right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be as freaking in depth as a strike. A strike is more problematic than an actual claim. A claim is they're just trying to make money off of your content. Now, they're doing partial claims, which is kind of cool. So if you use, like one of the streams I did the other day, I got a partial claim where they share the revenue, which should be the case, because obviously if you want it that bad, share it, because I'm putting in time and effort into what I'm doing, right? And whether you find it entertaining or not, whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck, but I'm putting in the time. Yes, I want to submit it, YouTube, you fucking retards. So it's one of those things where it's just, oh man, it irks the fuck out of me, because this is the shit that all other really big content creators dispute in progress. They matched only for 40 seconds too, by the way. 40 seconds of the video they matched for. They matched for this section right here. That's it. They didn't match for the whole video where I was doing commentary. They didn't match for anything else. But the issue is all these companies are doing that same shit. That's why Mersh and Royce have been pissed off. That's why other creators have been pissed off, because plain and simple, you don't own this. It'd be, like I said, it would be one thing if PewDiePie himself claimed it. I might not contest it then, because it is his content. I do respect that he's a good enough creator that he's not out here piggybacking on people's shit and snagging people's commentary stuff. I respect that. And it's amazing that he's good enough not to do that. But these other goofballs who are just corporations trying to do this shit, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Anyways, guys, after all that, I need to actually jump into what we were going to cover today. Again, Toon Tone, go fuck yourself. Anyone stealing and putting real false claims on people, you can go fuck yourself. I'd be curious to know, TuneCore, whatever your fucking name is. Let's see if they have a no. I was hoping they had a channel because I'd fucking. Oh, I better be careful, guys. I better be careful. I'm gonna get a freaking strike. Like, I don't understand how YouTube's allowing this bullshit. Like, look at all this shit that they're just uploading. No views. No views. No views. Like, it's some international company just stealing people's shit. Like, how? And why are you allowing them to fucking various artists steal fucking all of these people's shit? Because I guarantee you, these people aren't over there themselves putting in freaking things on your website, especially when they're using fake names and other shit. Like, look at this trash. 25 views. You have this topic has a shit ton of subscribers, yet you're not pulling any views on your trash artists who no one knows. You're just building up a content library to steal from people. To steal from people. Like, who the fuck are you? Jesus Christ. Anyways. Nope. Done. All right. Let's get into where we were supposed to be today, guys. How we were supposed to start. Stealing is bad, okay? Imagine if T-Series copy struck it. They did try sending a cease and desist letter. You can't make fun of us. That's defamation. Yeah, exactly, Ben Mac. Like the boy who cried wolf, stop using gay ops as a weapon. When copyright is really needed, no one will listen. Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. And the more these people do it, the more of an issue it becomes. Yeah, it's your baby girl with the freaking horse face. And, horse face. And black voice, guys.
This is what organizing looks like. Right. This is what building power looks like. This is what changing the country looks like. It's when we...
By the way, that wasn't my computer. That was DC Shorts or whoever uploaded this. Daily Caller. Hey, guys. Turn off your sound notifications, you goofballs.
Choose to show up and occupy the room and talk about the things that matter most, talking about our future. You know, Reverend, you bring up a funny anecdote, and I'm proud to be a bartender.
I enjoy bartending too, but it doesn't make me qualified to be a representative to people. I think that's why people make fun of you. I really hope you get freaking primaried out of your own district. How about the Republican lady who's going to run against you because she thinks you're human garbage and you're a fucking idiot who shouldn't be in office?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with working retail, folding clothes for other people to buy.
Nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with preparing the food that your neighbors will eat.
Ooh, and she's getting called out on the Twitter for... Later, Gina. She's getting called out on the Twitter for her black voice. She's getting called out for her black voice, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There is nothing wrong with driving the buses that take your family to work. There is nothing wrong with being a working person in the United States of America.
AOC jive talking. What an embarrassment. That's racist.
And there is everything dignified about it.
Okay, working class. No problems with the working class. A woman who comes to the, like, whatever this is, NCAACP, Reverend Sharpton, whoever the fuck, whatever the fuck, and you come here and ain't nothing wrong. You realize you're culturally appropriating the way black women talk, right? Huh? Yo, racist.
I, in fact, am encouraged.
Ooh, right out of Hillary's playbook. Mm-hmm.
When people remind the country of my past, not because of anything about my story, but because
National Action Network. There's something else I want to change the first into, but I can't do it because I don't want to get in trouble, guys. I think you guys like to spell it out letter by letter.
Because it communicates that if I could work in a restaurant and become a member of the United States Congress, so can you. So can you. And so what we are fighting for are the policies that are concentrated in working people and communities of color and the historically disenfranchised to make that more possible in America, to make us be a nation that keeps its promise and lives up to the words in our founding charter. So I want to thank you all again for joining us here today. And I think it's a very
Tyrone Watermelon. B-N-A-N. How fitting. She is demolishing the American dream. She wants the dream to be working for the government. It's disgusting. Well, that is communism and socialism, right? Uh-oh. I got a lot of G's in my chat. The Net Action Network.
Important morning because with our work,
as racist
and if
as
we
that
organize,
is, it's funny to
and if
me.
we fight like we've never fought
But I didn't
before,
say
then it
anything
is
racist.
entirely possible that we just listened to someone who will be the next president of the United States this morning.
Oh, yes. They won't be the next president of the United States. I'm sorry to tell you that, retard brain. Go back to fucking cutting lime wedges and stuffing them in Coronas for guys who only tip you because they want to fuck you. Okay? That's the only reason they tipped you. I'm sorry. It's the only reason I'm sorry to tell every woman out there, female bartender makes good money. It ain't because you're skilled at the job. I guarantee you there's a male bartender, and as sexist as this is, who could run circles around you and get more orders out in the time frame that it would take you to get out, because they have to work for their tips. They don't get to get all, oh, yeah, oh, talking all cutesy with the patrons.
I was reflecting last night on what I kind of wanted to share with you all today,
and what I wanted to share with you guys, I know I cost New York a lot of jobs and some money and some other things, but I can dance. You guys want to see me dance up here? Put on some of that hip-hop music and I'll show you a dance.
I'm again so grateful and thankful for the opportunity to be here. And so as a result, I was nervous because this is a big deal.
Oh, such a big deal, guys. I'm at the Action Network. The best speed and trick bartenders are mostly male. Yeah, I'm just not. All you delight. Fucking Matt. speed and trick bartenders, and like the what is that called? The when they make the cool cocktails with random shit. Why is it always men? If you're so good at things and you don't just have to use your looks. She's yet to set up an office in her district. Oh, I got it. Do people show up because she's an idiot or they think she's smart? To the bar or to these events? That's the question. You can't show up because you think she's smart, because that's I mean, a degree in gender studies does nothing for you. I don't know what she really got her degree in, but it might as well be gender studies because she talks and acts like an idiot. This bitch is younger than me, and she's in the slightly older demographic of the millennials, but she's just close enough to those younger millennials that they spread all their shenanigans and bullshit all over her, and now she's calling for socialism. It would have been one thing if she manipulated the hell out of her district and was like, oh, socialism, oh, this, I'm young, this, and then went in and actually was good. I could respect that. It's okay for younger people to get into office, but you don't have to be so fucking progressive. You don't have to be that far left that you're so authoritarian. And you're always crying and complaining about the authoritarian right. You guys look the same in a lot of regards when it comes to wanting authority. That's all I look for. I don't need the government telling me what the fuck to do. We got 12 years to live, so you have to get rid of all your planes and farting cows. Okay? No more Big Macs for you, fatty. You're going to be a fucking vegan now. You know she's an idiot when Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters shake their heads in dismay. Yeah, especially Maxine Waters. She's like a massive idiot. She's just recreating the Challenger mission in her career form. Ooh. Daniel Russo. Danny coming in with the hot fire. That's actually true. Hopefully it ends in a similar manner. What was that, 1988, the Challenger? I actually wrote something about the Challenger when I was in elementary school. I probably did a diorama. I think I did a diorama on the Challenger. Yeah. And I think at the top of my diorama I had a giant explosion. Oh, that's sad.
And, last night, yesterday, April 4th, marked the 51st anniversary of Dr. King's assassination.
Okay, she's going to invoke Dr. King. But I will ask, and I'll ask the audience, you guys grew up learning about Martin Luther King. All of us did, right? We have a national holiday for the gentleman. He fought for civil rights, all that jazz. Do you think he would agree with the shenanigans and the bullshit that the Democrats are spouting and pushing and even invoking his name? I guarantee you he's doing fucking somersaults in his grave right now. He's not happy with the divisiveness that these fuckbags are bringing. He's not happy that everything is racism now. Guarantee you, because that's not what he fought for. So stop invoking his name. You fucking goofs.
And I found myself reflecting on this deeply because it was in studying King as a young person that...
I don't care if he was a plagiarist and an adulterer. We all fuck up. I don't give two shits. That's fine and well. But my point is he stood for some things that get regurgitated now by these fuckers. And they act like they're doing it in the name of. And that they're following his quote-unquote dream, right? You think his dream was to have whites and blacks at all-time splits? Blacks now calling for segregated shit? You think that was his dream? It wasn't.
that truly launched me to form a worldview that I have today. And I find so much of this present moment.
You think he would be on AOC's side with what they're doing currently? Talking about increasing divisiveness, not fighting to bring people together, not looking to bridge a gap versus fucking taking the bridge that's almost there. Race relations were good about, 10 years ago. Things were going good. And then all of a sudden it's because of social media and because of body cams, you get to see, I don't know, a few black kids, black gentlemen get shot by cops when they're in the wrong. And now it's always my victim mentality, my fucking race, my skin, all this. And you even have candidates like, what's his name? I don't know. He talked at this. I can't remember his goddamn name. He's got a stupid last name. He's the one that kind of just announced he's not as goofy as some of these, and it's not Howard Schultz. It's an actual dim. He just apologized for saying all lives matter. That's right. Yesterday, he apologized for saying all lives matter.
Moments to really be a revival and a picking up of where King left off. That is what this moment is all about.
What up, NorCal?
But for a figure that was so widely lauded and is so...
Well, you should judge everyone by the content of their character. That's the benefit of the world. That's how it should be. We shouldn't base it on, I don't know, skin. Shouldn't base it on things we can't control. Base it on the character, their actions, the kind of person they are, as an individual. But no, the progressive left, the feminists, the crazies, the fucking idiots want to base everything on things you can't control. She is like a bad bowel movement needing to be flushed. I'm sure she smells a little better. I don't know. She might, beans and rice. I don't know. Pied Piper. Yes, the fake accent was fucking whack. She's one of those people who, I don't know, is an idiot who takes pride in never have been in office for anything. I'm glad to have been a bartender. Okay, cool. Congratulations. You're a bartender. So fucking was I. But I damn well sure know I'm not qualified. Well, I'm probably more qualified than her. Maybe I should move to New York and run as a progressive and then flip shit and just change everything and take her out of office. I mean, I'm 1 year away from being old enough to be president. Do I have some good ideas? Not really. But with all the shit the Democrats are talking, I could probably beat out every single one of them. That's it, guys. I announced my presidential bid in 2020 right here, right now. Because, hold on. Will I be 35 by then? Isn't it 35 for a U.S. president?
Widely commended in our history. So much about King's legacy is hidden in plain sight.
So much of my talking is bullshit. I don't even know what's falling out of my mouth. And
that matter most, talking about our future. Reverend, I'm proud to be a bartender. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, preach, sister. Yeah. Okay, guys. The founder of the Young Turks, Sink, was the backing of the New Justice Democrats. Yeah, I know he's a massive idiot. That's why, hold on. She's had her teeth done. That's why her siblings are so weird. No, she's just talking like that because she's talking to an all-black audience. She over here trying to sound all black talk. It's racist. Fucking racist. Speaking of Young Turks, I think I made fun of him a long time ago. If you go back in my catalog, I actually have a video, an actual cool hair. AG, you're the first person to say that. It just does its own thing. Thank you, though. Let me get it out of the way. Let me get it out of the way for any of the unbleached or the RDA Ross. Okay, guys, I have a big forehead. I look like Jimmy Neutron, and I have a fake laugh. Apparently, the fake laugh part's apparently. The rest is true. I do have a big forehead. Okay. I did a creative video or actual edited content. No, nothing's in there. It's fluffy. My hair just grows that way. Yep. I used to spike the shit out of my hair when I was a kid. I mean, I grew up in the 90s. What kid wasn't spiking their hair, you know? And so my hair kind of just got used to it and just does it. I can get away with, you know, having hair like this without having to put product in it. This is bedhead for sure. Yes, my laugh is so fake that another channel spent 25 minutes talking about my laugh. Woo! I know. You just want to invite me into clown world. The only clown world I want to be a part is the new Joker. That movie looks fucking amazing. And, okay, I was going to write and do an actual edited video for you guys, which I probably still will do. But, so, yesterday I cut out early to go to see Shazam with Sicko and his kids. And the movie was really good. It is probably the best DC movie to come out since... I didn't see Aquaman, so I can't judge it against that. But of everything else besides Aquaman, since Wonder Woman, since Christian Bale Batman series, it's really good. And it feels like they took a slight page out of Marvel and realized, oh, hey guys, not all of our movies have to be super dark and brooding. I like dark and brooding Batman, but Superman wasn't dark and brooding. Wonder Woman wasn't dark and brooding. Come on. Anyways, I found another good impressionist of our good friend Cortez, and she's got the vocal patterns freaking down so well. Better than that one lady we watched who was really good. This girl doesn't need our help. She's at 3K. She's growing massively daily. So I'm not gonna pitch her. Okay, I will. Alyssa Lampiris apparently is her name. That's her channel name. If you want to support after you watch this, here you go.
And thank you for being here. I mean, you can look around and you see no one here is doing the French tuck. And, you know, I feel that it is my responsibility as the youngest person in this office to tell people that, you know, a French tuck is more affordable. It looks on everyone. It is flattering. You know, if all of us could French tuck just a little bit, that I truly believe it would make the world for us.
Tell me her vocal patterns, her breathing, everything doesn't sound exactly like her. It sounds spot on to her. This girl does a bunch of other people too, but it's very good stuff.
And for our children and for New Yorkers, a better place to live. And you know, and if we don't address it now, what's gonna...
Oh, even the stuttering. She even has her stuttering down. And
happen next? You know, what's next? Like people start tucking in the shirt too much? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so Tan, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And Bobby, thank you for the whole new office. Tan.
So, I think the French tuck is the way you tuck a shirt in. Yeah? She does have AOC down to a T. Let's see who else this chick has done.
Yeah, let me just grab a large coffee order.
She's done a bunch of. She actually kind of looks like her, almost like with less makeup, right? Yeah, so she does comedy. I haven't looked through her other shit, but she's been doing this for 3 years, and stopped for quite a while and then started back up. But her Cortez is pretty spot on. I don't want to jump in and watch other shit because I don't know it. I don't want to get struck for overusing her content. But yeah, her AOC is spot on. Definitely, Alyssa Lempiras, do more AOC and you'll have more watchers because that's pretty fucking spot on there. Woo, let's see what's going on. What's going on in the audience? Nah, that's sad. That makes me sad. What's good, Ben Mac? Yeah, cheers, everyone. Apparently my hair looks like it's from something Mary. That is true. You fold the sides of the back of your shirt like a trapezoid. What? What's up, Stoner? JJ Stoner. Yeah, the Obama stutter. Yeah, it is the Obama stutter. Alrighty. I don't know who dropped me this. But I do know who dropped me this. Sicko dropped me this. So he must have seen it on Facebook. Apparently, Netflix orders Gay James Bond series for adult. Gay James Bond meaning a series like James Bond or Archer or something else for adults. So basically they want the gay Archer. They want a gay Archer. Get ready for the haters to be shaken and stirred as Netflix unveils its plan for a gay James Bond cartoon focusing on a team of LGBTQ super spies. Honestly, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Worry about their freaking mental issues? Have nervous breakdowns as they're trying to round up some baddies? Huh? Yeah, whatever. You're telling me about James Bond. Everyone knows who the fuck James Bond is. According to TV Line, Q-Force. The Q stands for queer, guys. Will be a 10-episode run starring Will and Grace, Sean Hayes, because that's going to be great. Adding to the project's star power. Will be produced by legendary Mike Schur, known for his staples like The Good Place. You know what? I can get with his stuff. Schur puts out some good shit because The Good Place and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, funny. I don't know if I'd want to watch. Oh my God, that child. I hope you guys can see this because it's scaring the fuck out of me. What is up with the advertisement for the Demon Child? Fucking just like, I don't know how to block it. I can't not look at it. Oh, can I exit? Offensive. Offensive to my eyes. Apparently, yes, Q-Force joins Netflix catalog of comedy cartoons. F is for Family, Big Mouth, Disenchanted. Yes, because you want to be side by side with Big Mouth. Follows in the step of Super Drags. What the fuck? Okay, by the way, yeah, this is horrible. Q-Force be the new Archer? No. You know why? What's up, Red Feather? You know why? Big Mouth is amazing. I don't know, the kid shit in there just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Agree, all Bond women are solid, but in a gay Bond, I'm sure the women are the antagonist. Yes, and it's like he's going to be teamed up with Penis Galore, and they're going to have a romping good time behind the scenes. I haven't watched F for Family. I heard it's pretty good. There's some other good shows on there. Yes, I did. We actually opened up. You must have missed it, my friend Red Feather. I opened up the show yelling about how another company stole PewDiePie's copyright, posted it on another website in order to be in their YouTube catalog, and I got copyright claimed for watching it. 10 gays was last Q drop. Q protected this, guys. Q predicted this, guys. No, Q probably just read an article. I wonder if they named it Q Force to poke fun at Q boomers. Now everyone's going to associate Q with a gay super spy TV show. Uh-oh. Might have to change the letter, boomers. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, so it's going to be Gay Archer. Like, I mean, if it would have been by the creators Archer, they could have crossed over Gillette and, had him, be the leader of the Q team. Ugh. Okay. One thing I want to ask you guys, and I want to know your response. How many of you play, I don't know, something on the Epic launcher? How many of you guys want to know that Epic and coding in their launcher, as much as I like Epic, as much as I'm fine and I don't give two shits about Epic getting exclusive rights to things and any Steam fanboy getting pissy about it, I don't care. Try being a console gamer for fucking 20 years and having to buy multiple consoles because they put exclusives you want to play on one console. PC Master Race, you're now having to deal with what the consoles have dealt with, except for one thing. The Epic launcher, the Steam launcher, the Origin launcher, the fucking whatever Ubisoft is, Uplay launcher, they're all free. You don't have to buy new machines to play them. So I don't want to hear you bitching and moaning, Steam fanboys, about the fact that things are going exclusive to Epic. You know why they're going exclusive to Epic? Because Epic doesn't try and take as much money from the publishers, independent creators, all that, as Steam does. Valve makes tons of money. They could put out the third Half-Life and they would be swimming in money, but they're too lazy just making their platform to actually put in the effort. So I don't give a fuck. You can get it for free. But apparently Epic is scraping data from Steam on people's computers in order to, I don't know, match up content? I don't know. But Epic Games, the company behind online gaming phenom Fortnite, is at the center of a privacy storm. It's in the terms of service, guys. Read the fucking terms of service before you do anything. After players noticed that it was gathering data from their Steam accounts and storing it on their computers without permission. Granted, it wasn't sending the data out anywhere, but it still was collecting the data and storing it. Fortnite has been a gaming sensation. The game, which pits players against each other, blah, 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 which launched its own online Epic Game Store in December. Last week, players found it gathering information about their accounts on rival online gaming services. Steam and Reddit was up in arms. Fortnite users to alleged suspicious activity in the Epic Game Launcher, which controls Fortnite software. They claimed it was watching other processes on the machine, reading root certificates, and storing hardware information in the registry, among other things. Now, as long as this data is not leaving your computer, no big deal. That'd be like being mad that your computer stores information about, I don't know, your browsing habits, but doesn't send them out. Now, it's not cookies, it's nothing like that, but it's still weird as shit, and no one understands why. Epic VP of Engineering Dan Vogel explained to concerned Redditors that tracking JavaScript feeds information to companies support information to the company's support a creator program, enabling it to pay creators. Epic describes these as active video makers, streamers, storytellers, blah, 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 supporting its products. The hardware server data sends hardware information in line with the company's privacy policy, he added, while the EGL looks at the existing processes to ensure that it doesn't try to update games that are currently running. That information isn't sent to Epic. Now, God only knows, everyone wants to tie in. Guess you work at Ford? Someone works at Ford. But people want to tie in all this shit because they found out that Tencent, the Chinese company, invested in Epic Games. People will lie to you and tell you that Tencent owns a majority hold. They don't. They have a huge stake and huge amount of investment, but they're not majority holders. Don't believe everything you hear. Do a little research. Tencent also owns a lot of things. Like the company behind, I don't know, those League of Legends. Riot Games is owned and invested in by Tencent. Yeah, no one will be able to do things in public without it being, it's already, London. Look at London. It's the most surveilled city in the world, and they still can't get it right. They still want to take away your butter knives. Everyone's being watched. Stop acting like it's some big-ass ordeal. Yes, they are scraping your data. I guarantee you there's shit going on in the root and the back end of things that you wouldn't even realize are going on in your computer. We only import your Steam friends with your explicit permission. The launcher makes an encrypted local copy of your localconfig.vdf Steam file. However, information from this file is only sent to Epic if you choose to import your Steam friends, and then only hash IDs of your friends are sent over. No other information from the file. Even though Epic says it's only sending user data, Steam data, to its servers with the permission, it still scrapes the data, creates a file on the hard drive without getting the permission first. Duke Nukem 89 was concerned about this. Dude, if you're concerned about that, dude, shut off your computer, man. The same user also complained that Epic wasn't accessing friends lists through the Steam application API. An API is a digital interface that the software can use to query other applications online. Given the user's permission, the EGL could query the API on behalf of any Fortnite user logged into Steam. Well, here's the thing. They own Fortnite, so they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. And you guys who don't read the TOS, who don't read that long mumbo jumbo, myself included on a lot of things, you give them the rights to do it. Okay? You give them the rights to do it. And if that's such a big ordeal to you, stop. Stop doing things online. You're never going to be out. Toyotas are good cars. Not going to lie. Yes. Where did you guys all start? Both are better than Origin? 100%. Origin is a shit show. EA is a shit show. It is what it is. If you didn't know this, Origin started out as an actual MMO. Then EA bought the company, killed the studio, and turned the online software that they were using for their MMO into the Origin platform. Yep. Oh, man. So don't be surprised at these things, guys. All right. A very fine young person sent me this. This is an old video, but it's still funny and good to watch. If you've seen this, whatever. We're watching it anyways. Why? Okay, 1, she's the best magician ever. 2, who the fuck didn't check her for a key or something she could pick the handcuffs with? She's obviously climbing through into the front seat. And the cops. God only knows what the fuck they're doing. Oh, and all she did was shoplift. All she was getting arrested for was shoplifting, okay?
Yeah, about that. God dang! Hey! God shit.
God dang! Holy shit.
What the hell?
Get in a car, dude. There's so many of you guys around. So shoplifting turned into a massive police. This guy tries to spike her and pulls it back when he could have gotten one tire at least. Don't understand that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No weapons on her.
Whoopsie. What I want to see and what I'm curious about, what did she hit? What made her spin out? She just loses control. It's like she's passed out at the wheel or something. She avoided some magical thing in the road that wasn't there. Why take the hard right? Why take it? Man, you just damaged police equipment. Isn't that against the rules?
Cover, I got cover.
Well, then again, I wonder if she was dumb enough to mess with any of their guns. And this idiot obviously did not put her seatbelt on. Why take the SUV? Well, she was stuck in the back of the SUV. So what was she going to do? She couldn't use the side door to get out. I know this girl who stole a U-Haul and the cops chased her. She said she felt like she was in a video game. Meth. She was pit maneuvered? Really? I didn't see anyone pit her. Even when she does that, there's no, if you look at it, there's no impact at all. No impact from the pit or anything. Watch. Okay, maybe she was. It does. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it up. Okay, yeah, so she was pit. Okay. Nice catch. Motorcycle. Got you. Good call on that. Somebody's been watching AIU? Who's been watching AIU? Who watched AIU? All I know is that I got this in my Discord. And I appreciate it because, you know, some fun occasional shitty situations is always good to watch, and watch people make bad life decisions. You know, it's just one of those things. If you guys could throw a like on the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated. Share the stream. If you want to support the channel in non-financial ways, support by subscribing, liking, sharing. That's really appreciated. Because it does drive it out to more people who may end up liking this. If you want to support in financial manners, which I greatly appreciate as well, streamlabs.com/AGluck. I also have monetization on the channel and Teespring down in the links. Steven can attest, if you see a shirt you like, but you don't like the color scheme or something like that, make me, send me a comment, send me a message, do something, and I will, I'll modify it. I'll modify it to your liking. There you go. AIU, he just made a video of cops shooting a dude like 70 times because he passed out in a car in a drive-thru with a Glock in his lap. Oh, no. Spoiler alert, he reached for the gun. Yeah, that's one thing you don't do. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't reach for the gun. I mean, then again, maybe you fell asleep and your hand just moved. I don't know. Yeah, make sure you check your likes. It's just like subscriptions these days. Apparently, they can go away without your knowing. And because YouTube and everyone else knows what you like. Oh, by the way, I don't have the article, but I did read an article today. The Google deep learning or deep whatever algorithm. Yeah, it's not as smart as a 16-year-old, just so you guys know. And this is what's running everything on Google and on YouTube. It's not as smart as a 16-year-old. Why do I say that? It was given a math exam that would be befitting of a 16-year-old. It was a UK-based test, a math exam, and failed. This thing that's supposed to be making smart decisions and wise decisions and knowing what's what and learning and all this shit, and has been active for God only knows how long. And it's our solution to all our problems with Google. It's our solution to figuring these things out. Can't pass basic math. And if you're in the UK, maths. Okay? Can't pass it. But that's what's running everything on YouTube. Yup. I don't know. Something tells me you might not want to rely on that if it can't handle the basic math. Seems to me like that's a bad decision. Let me see. We got some other good videos. I don't know if that'll pop. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna step away and get some more ice in my coffee. Have a couple of drags on a smoke. But I want to play something for you guys. Someone sent me this. He said people may have seen it. If you've seen it, oh, sorry? I don't know. But I'll be right back. And apparently, there's some pranking going on.
How dumb do you think he is on a scale of 1 to 10 if you had to like rate?
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
This is Kristen.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
And you know Jake.
I know Jake. How you doing,
Love
Jake?
to run around back there. And I'll grab a pen that works. Go ahead and close the door. Alright, how are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Alright, so I think the thing that I've noticed is that
He's a complete moron.
no,
Oh,
absolutely not.
okay, there's two different sides of the spectrum. A complete idiot and smart. Can you bring him from point A to point Z, I guess, from one to the next? Can you?
Oh, absolutely.
So you can bring him from stupid to smart.
Oh, absolutely.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb do you think he is on a scale of 1 to 10 if you had to rate?
I would say, what I would say is, he's definitely not as far below as I've seen.
He does not get along with his stepmom. What?
I don't like myself.
What? I just got through saying that you don't get along with your stepmom. Okay, you don't have to reiterate what I'm saying. My point was already proven. You don't have to do that. I try to work with him at home. I tell him you're stupid because I want to motivate him and encourage him to become smart.
Okay, how do you feel about that, Jake? Do you feel like you want to learn? He seems to be really motivated when
This is what I'm talking about. Okay. You know what? I got an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna bring his. Is it okay if I bring his stepmom in here, so that you guys can talk to her and?
It might help to meet her.
No.
Maybe. Okay. When he hits about 7th grade. Oh.
Hey, come in, sweetheart. Hey, good. Come in.
It's hot out there. You haven't sitting in that car all day.
I thought you said you were gonna be next door.
Yeah, there's a rolly chair right there if you want to pull it up.
Get out of the way. Let your mom sitting on it.
Here, Jake. Let me see.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. It's hot out there, I'll tell you that. I don't mind the heat.
Yeah, it's really hot. So what we're doing,
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's his stepmom? And the teacher's face is God.
right now is we're going over where Jake is in this program. He just started.
Nice to meet you.
Today was like
Sit back.
Today was like it was the 5th hour that we've worked with him on.
Oh, okay.
So we're going over where he is. We're working on problem solving at 3rd and 4th level, and then we're going on to 5th, 6th, and 7th. At the 7th level, he'll be pretty much on par with pre-algebra, and then we'll jump on into algebra.
So is that
Holy shit. I've never seen this. I've never watched this guy, Ed Bassmaster. This is very old, but someone sent it over anyways. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like this guy predicted where we were headed.
it's effervescent, in other words?
It continues on. Yeah, we definitely have.
He covers his face all the time. At home, he covers his face too. You can't.
I'm fed up with it. I'll tell you that much. It's either me. You know what I'm saying? I've had this before.
Hey, go outside. Go outside.
From what we see, Jacob's really motivated. He comes in with a fabulous attitude. He works really well with Kristen and myself.
Did they use the word fabulous because of the man in drag? I wonder.
Not at home. I can tell you that right now. Not
I
at
just
home.
got through saying this exact same thing.
If he want to get an education, that's on him. I don't really care. I got mine. I got my GED. I was motivated to do it. I didn't sit around. I pushed it. I was perseverance with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I knew what I had to do to get the job done. He need to do the same thing. Not sit around with this attitude.
How do you guys split that? Are you both living here in Rockland now, or?
Like I said, we try to motivate Jacob, okay? So, for example, like on Saturday, I said, Jacob, do my wash and just fold it up nice and neatly and put it away. Right. And he gonna give me an attitude. You ain't my mom, this and that, and I ain't having that. Okay. I'm the mom in the household. If I tell you to do my wash, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gonna do it.
I really don't mean this in a bad way, but he is a complete idiot. He's like a complete moron.
I agree.
For a 13-year-old kid, he acts like a 6-year-old kid. I'm not kidding.
He's saying
and I'm saying he
stupid.
has no.
He plays dumb. He knows better, but he plays dumb.
It sounds bad, but
he just, in my opinion, I think he's just stupid. But I ain't his mom.
So are you saying from a social perspective, or for an intellectual, or in
from an
school,
effervescent level? From an effervescent level, just like seeing it one-on-one.
Okay.
From an effervescent level. What the fuck, dude? Oh, God.
Absolutely, that he's just dumb. He's stupid.
We generally don't use those words.
Or dopey, if you want to use
here,
dopey. He's like dopey. Dopey is like when you have the smarts to do it, the intellectual part of it, but you don't apply it. You don't apply it. That's what I call dopey. So he a dope, in other words.
I agree with what my wife is saying. I don't.
I knew you would.
I agree, sweetheart, but I don't think that you have to necessarily use all of those terms that you're using.
I agree. We had this discussion before.
I know.
I had it up to here. See, his wife,
I know.
His ex-wife is jealous of me. That's what it come down to. So she trying to always push my buttons.
Oh, shit.
She's jealous. You know, I got everything going on. I got money. You know, I come from a family with money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So she's just jealous of me. And then she gonna try to put in the middle and then tell the kid. I think what she doing is she telling the kid to play dumb and dopey.
Would you like to see kind of what he's been working on?
You can show him.
Okay.
Don't matter to me.
Yes,
okay.
please.
So right now, as I said, this is a chart. We can work on the academics, yeah.
So as long as you all can step it up a notch in the academics or what was it called?
Academics.
Academics, then he's gonna start improving in other aspects of life.
This is Kristen's first conference, so I want to go over a few other things with her. It's kind of a training session. So I do want to go over a few things. So if I can have you guys step up for a second.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, no offense.
That's okay.
I'll get my door. Okay, so it's really no wonder he doesn't want to do anything at home.
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna have to process this one for a while. I think I'm just gonna have to let it sit.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Oh, hi.
You guys ready? I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, go ahead and come on in and have a seat. It's fine.
Okay,
it's totally fine.
They're freaked out because it was before this was common. This was 10 years ago, guys.
Here, Dick. Let's see. All right. So, okay. So we're just talking about how are we going to motivate Jake, and I think a lot of it, we know, definitely need to start from home.
Right.
You guys need to, be as motivating
This is what
as
I
possible.
think. This is what I think. I think. What's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen. I'd like you to meet Ed Bassmaster.
How you doing?
Hi.
Okay.
Some people call me Tequila.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a
Some people call me Tequila.
video camera right there. There's a video camera right there. There's a video camera right there, and you've been pranked.
Oh my God.
Okay, so those of you who White Flip Wilson, yeah, those of you who have watched him, is his pranks authentic? That's what I'd like to know. Because, so much of the prank shit these days are fake, and yeah, it's common now. It's just, what I mean is, it's so in our faces now. It's so slammed in our faces on everything. That's what I mean. So you think his pranks are real? I can respect that then. Okay, so apparently that was someone's real kid. The guy sitting there because obviously they couldn't set up the prank without it. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good, well, would you look at this? What? Look at what? Huh? Ed is OG, and he's been real and doing this forever in Philly. See, that's awesome. I like the authentic pranksters. Yes, I did see the 6-year-old. I did see the 6-year-old in James, Texas. I also saw that they figured out the Hart family in California, to the gay mothers who was adopting children, had I think like 5 kids, and murder suicide. Yep. Yeah, lots of this shit, man. Weirdness in the world today, and it's getting out of hand. I didn't want to even talk about that. Someone brought it up because of the simple fact that I'm tired of this, the like shittiness of this world, and it's like it's getting fucking far-reaching, and it's getting out of hand. We can't even go a day without some crazy, horrible shit happening. And we have people more worried about whether or not the president colluded with Russia, even after the fact that the results have come out and all this shit. And once the document's released, we'll see that there's, no evidence or lack thereof evidence. And that's what they're focused on. But, gay couple the driver gets drunk as the other woman sits in the passenger seat, Googling easy deaths, best ways to commit suicide, how not to make them feel pain. The kids are hopped up on, NyQuil or whatever, want some drowsy medication. And the driver is drunk and kills them all. And they get to find body pieces floating up in the water in the ocean in Northern California. Yeah, because what we should focus on. Yeah, it was just a couple of days ago. Was when it was Benadryl. Yes, exactly. It's the freaking lithium from the chemtrails. Guys, it's the lithium from the chemtrails and the mercury in the vaccine. Guys, we didn't go to the moon, but it's the NASA and the Jews. Guys. Ooh. Doing that voice is painful. And they're turning the frogs gay. Okay? Yeah, see? Yeah, they haven't found the little brother. But yeah, everything in this world is just, oof. What the fuck is going on? I'm getting a little worried for us, guys. Getting a little worried for society. But I don't even know how to pivot. I don't know how to pivot from sadness and shitty situations into funny, sad, shitty situations. How do you do that? You monologue. You talk about how it's so emotionally disturbing to you and how you're mad that your comments got taken away because you're not getting those reviews on your channel from people who are responding to comments. And then you talk about how everyone's not getting to speak out. But then you talk about how your wife's a dirtbag. I know this is old, but it came across my timeline on YouTube. The algorithm suggested it to me, so we're going to watch it together because Bam, poor Bam Margera. Poor dude. He's going through a relapse breakdown craziness. He's worried about White Fang. Come on, guys. That's going to get copywritten. Can you turn down your music, please, before you start ranting about your wife with your nose ring and your really, really, really shitty-ass neck tattoos? Again, just pausing because I don't want whatever that is in the background to get me in trouble. Seriously? 7 seconds in, bam, and you still haven't said anything. You're just staring at the camera, all crazy like.
My wife left me and she went back with my Range Rover. Fuck that shit. If I don't see her at the show, I'm canceling it. And she better be in a new outfit because she always wears the same fucking thing or else I'll break shit. You're coming right.
My wife always wears the same goddamn outfit. All right?
The fucking street hoe took all my credit cards and went back home and...
Oh! His street hoe. Oh! I'm going to watch that auto shit. I actually have that queued up somewhere.
Now I'm at the Soho Grand and I can't check in because she took all my credit cards. I better see you in 1 hour and 24 minutes, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki. Better see you or else you're going to get beaten, Nikki. Oh. Sorry. Oh, my God. Doing the Owen and freaking Alex Jones voice hurts my throat. So, AutoShed brought up a very, very weird situation going on in China, I believe. I believe it's China. But we're gonna dive into it. It's a good midpoint video. It's fucking weird as shit. So the guy goes and investigates the live streaming brothels in China. They're still in bed. So this is one of the brothel houses.
You know how technology is just getting in everyone's face. Everyone's online on their Instagram and their Facebook and all this. Sounds like a very old man thing to complain about. And I don't complain about it because I am also guilty of spending an inordinate amount of time messing around with social media. It is how I make my living after all, through YouTube, and so I'm...
Hold on. Are you guys saying, hold on? Are you saying that it's showing his credit card in his sunglasses? Stop with the music. How far in? Because I'm going to mute it because I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Enhance. I see him holding his cell phone camera with his, what's it called? And honestly, in this day and age, bam, who doesn't have at least one of their cards linked into their cell phone? Huh? Maybe you guys were talking about at the bar. Let's wait until we get to the bar. You're talking about right here in the stage left glass. It looks like there's a little green something there. Yes, that would be a Visa. That would be a Visa right there. That is a Visa. I mean, you can't. If she took all your credit cards, buddy, why do you have one sitting in front of you? Are you lying because you need money? Are you lying so you can get drugs, man? I didn't even notice that. Good catch. Boom. Enhance. Enhance. Yep, you can see the chip. You can see the VISA backwards. And it's right there. Stage left lens. Oh. Oh. We are Sherlock Holmeses. That's what I'm talking about. And that's a load of bullshit. Bam is a liar, guys. Take that image right there. And be like, I thought Nikki took all your credit cards, buddy. Maybe that one's maxed out. Oh, God damn it. Crazy Cortez is back. Right. There's a really good image right before the end. Right there. Ka-ching. You guys are my Watsons. He needs himself another street hoe. All it takes is a dude from New Delhi. But, man, I don't care if you clean that up or whatever. There's no way you're going to pull numbers off that. But, yes. So, Bam Margera, his street hoe, Nikki. Hold on. Nikki's the one from the CKY videos, right? Am I right? She's been around forever. But yes, Bam Margera is a grifter, a liar, a relapser, and a crazy person who lets his dog eat glass. And back to the China.
I'm constantly on the phone.
Oh.
But that's not what...
The statue's trying to rub this guy's head. It's trying to pull a Biden on him, guys. Look out. It has a sword.
What I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the fact that people are spending so much time on their devices. What I'm talking about...
Okay, Frozen, I gotta ask, why do lots of Asian people like to sit like that? When I say like that, I mean like that. Why? It's not comfortable. Why? Is it so if they have to do kung fu, they're not sitting all the way down?
Who are now lacking even the most basic fundamental social skills and can't even talk to other people. I didn't realize just how bad this disconnect was until I was invited to go to a live streaming company in Shanghai. This live streaming phenomenon, which has taken China by storm in recent years, really demonstrates how bad it's gotten. And when
So what he's talking about is the disconnect in human-to-human interaction. My big worry is, what the fuck? He went to a house that had multiple women. Multiple women living in the same place. And I guarantee you, they're not living there making all the money or whatever they should for themselves. They're living there and whoever is there is taking a lot of it.
When I went there, I got to see how the girls lived, and it just made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I said Asians in general sit that way. Can we take a look at where they sleep? He's talking about where the women sleep. No. Oh, I thought he wouldn't let him. Yes, sure, we could go. Let's go where they're intrusive, but this is a very nice streamer house. This house, I will say this. If I didn't know this was in China, I would assume this is a house anywhere in the US. There's no rice paddies around it, guys. Oh, gotta throw in a little edge. Oh. Missed it. God damn it, you speak too fast, my friend. The two girls that were staying in this room just left. Oh, they just left, so it's empty now. Okay. Domo. Arigato. Oh crap. Didn't I tell you to get up? Are they coming to shoot? You guess. They're still in bed. It's alright, don't bother them. What? What are they shooting?
没事了。这是他们休息的地方。
OK， 好了。一个房间有一两个人。
这个是一个人的。
一个人的。
1 or 2 girls per room. This room is 1 person.
This is a really big room. This is bigger than the room in my apartment for sure back in Shenzhen where I live. But there's only 1 girl staying in this room. We knocked on that door over there. I got a...
Hey! Pervert! Stop going through her laundry. Alright? She's got a PS4.
Peek inside. There are 2 girls sleeping at the moment, and so they didn't want to be filmed, obviously. But they've got a much bigger room, and so basically, you know, it is what? It's now 4:30 in the afternoon, and they're sleeping, so they're just basically on a very weird schedule.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm sorry to be direct to you, Mr. White Man. Just kidding. I gotta be racist to everyone. They're streamers. Yeah, he doesn't sniff any of their stuff at all.
They just stream and then sleep, and take shifts, obviously. So it doesn't matter. The internet doesn't sleep, right? And they can be up at...
Oh. No, it doesn't sleep because there's different time zones, my friend.
2 o'clock in the morning and sleeping during the day, and it's kind of convenient for them. So that's how this whole thing works. Fairly fascinating. I have to be quite honest. I was fairly appalled when I was shown the rooms where these girls were living because, you know, for lack of a better word, it basically just looked like I was looking at a brothel. All right?
Okay, I have to say this. I don't understand. I don't understand how that looked like a brothel. Like, I understand the logic of trying to protect people and all that shit. But those bedrooms were nice. He has been to many a brothel, apparently. But that didn't look... wide-eye. That didn't look like a brothel to me. I'm sorry.
These girls are sleeping 2 in a bed. They sleep. They wake
2 in a bed? He said there's 1 girl in the room. How? What?
Up, they live stream. Then they sleep, they wake up, they live stream. It's not a very good lifestyle. They have no social interaction with anyone other than their boss who lives there, and of course the other girls that are doing exactly the same. They go downstairs. They don't ever leave this house. They go downstairs, they stream. We've got the whole thing on tape. If you want to go watch my documentary, you can take a look in depth exactly how it works. I felt very sad.
Hold on. Hold on. Is the girl sitting in front of the camera saying, "Don't film me, I'm not wearing makeup," while she's live streaming? Huh?
Watch my documentary. You can take a look in depth exactly how it works.
Don't film me, I didn't wear makeup.
Works.
Wait, she's sitting in front of a fucking live stream camera. What? Are you retarded? What?
Works. I felt very sad, very, very sad for these girls because it is, in a way, a form of prostitution. They're going online, they're not doing anything pornographic, but they're singing and they're chatting and they're dancing and they...
Oh yeah, bananas, guys.
Doing these things for these lonely guys who also themselves have no friends and no way to communicate and they have no confidence in themselves.
Anyone sitting and watching this instead of just watching porn? What? Why? Does it make you feel better to watch these kind of streamers or the Twitch thoughts or stuff like that instead of watching actual porn? Come on.
And the only way they can get any sort of contact with a female is to go online, watch these live streams, give them gifts, give them money, and in return they get these, oh, you're so cool, thank you, you know, this false interaction. And this is what I'm afraid of, is I'm afraid of this entire generation of young Chinese people who know nothing. They think this is normal. They know nothing of normal, everyday social interaction.
I don't think it's just Chinese people, dude. I think it's even Americans. I don't think the brothel side of stuff and but then again, you look at like places like stream houses and content creator houses where, I mean, shit, all they're doing is putting out videos and live streams and stuff like that. They don't go out into the world. They're interacting with only people who are fellow creators, and that's it. I mean, it's not so far-fetched.
And this is their only outlet. And you see this a lot with the internet, the netizen culture. Just how much people are dedicated to their computers, dedicated to going online, fighting these ridiculous battles. You know, the people that go after people like me and go after other people. It gives them a purpose in their life that they lack. And it's sad. It's incredibly sad. Now, I actually was able to join one of these girls on one of their live streams. And afterwards, I spoke to one of the bosses, and he was basically explaining to me just how well I did.
So he's saying that you can, or Japanese maid cafe, it's all the same shit. Yeah, feeding a never-ending search. It's not like cam show here. These guys consider these girls their girlfriends. I guarantee you there's, I mean, think about, okay. A friend in the past, she did the cam girl shit. I went to high school with her. She did the cam girl shit while she was going through college. And I'm talking about the real cam girl shit, where it's put on a show until someone gives you money to go into a private lounge, and, you know, then you strip, you do your thing, you finger pop yourself, whatever. It's the same shit. She had people who consistently were there and were the consistent donors, and they would play up the girls, her specifically, saying she would play up the relationship aspect, or the, yeah, one day I want to be with you too bullshit, to make money. It's the same shit. We just don't want to acknowledge it, that it's the same shit here. There's just as much of this going on in the US, maybe not as organized as China is, and it's more independent people doing it, but there's just as many lonely dudes here in the US as there are in China. I mean, shit. Look at this. If there was a market for you to do that, would you be a cam guy? There is a cam guy market, but I would never do it because I don't know, man. If I ever want to be involved in some sort of business or any kind of, field that might have dredged that shit up, I wouldn't do that. That's why, like, I have tattoos, but I don't have them anywhere that people could see. I have my legs tattooed. The reason I have them on my legs is because most offices, most places of business, you wear pants. So it's called, I don't want to do anything that could impact me for a future of some sort than anything. How much do you really want that soundboard and mic? Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my freecams.com. I'm going to shove the prank vibrating thing that goes off in tips in my butthole. Ugh.
When I entered
the stream, how was it? When you joined the stream to interact with the host, the vibe was much better.
Really?
There was more fans than usual. You're really awesome. Your face score is very high. Very high. Hold on, face score. What's a face score? I can be a streamer.
可以转这个直播。
可以。
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Very, very interesting.
对，因为我们平时会监
Supervise
测
their work status.
他们一些工作状态以及他们的
The number of
人员数量
fans,
以及送
how many
礼物
gifts they
以及
receive,
现
and
场
the vibe.
平时的话没有
Usually
这
there
么
aren't
多，
that
你进
many
去现
people,
场立马
but
就
when you
活跃
joined,
起
it
来
was
了。
popping. Great, I'm really happy.
因为我
When I went in there, I thought I was going to bother her.
进来的时候，我怕我打扰她，但是
But
可以，起到了一个
it was
良
good.
好的
You
作
had a
用，
positive
带动了
impact. You motivated her.
让现
You
场
created a
很活跃
lively
You know, I was
atmosphere.
really worried that if I walked in there that I would disrupt her and cause trouble for her stream. But actually, apparently, when I went in there, more people came to watch, and even more people were giving gifts, like giving gifts more than usual because there was a foreigner there, which is cool. I'm glad I helped her out a little bit, and it's been super interesting here. Anyway, I think we've...
I understand the logic in thinking that these are brothels, but it's because they thought it was going to be a live porn. the white man takes the Asian woman. But then again, I've done a few scenes with Carter Cruz when I was young, reckless, drug fiend, point of view, only never show your face. What? One step too far has been in a porno. No pants, no masters. But, I mean, okay. It's one thing. If they don't want to be involved in this, I mean, I'm sure they could just avoid it. It's housing, it's stuff like that. They're not forced to have sex. They're on live stream. I'm sure if, I mean, I don't know. So, sorry, I'm attesting to something I don't know. But I'm sure if they wanted to go outside, they could, maybe. But then again, in the Chinese culture, men are pretty domineering. So who knows?
Figured out everything there is to know about this business, and it's probably time for us to head out. The experience of doing this was very heartbreaking and very eye-opening. And like I said, if you want to see how it all works, check out the documentary. But I walked away from that whole house and that whole life.
Okay, so if it was awkward and heartbreaking, why are you only showing us shit where you seem to be positive? Where you seem to be fine with it? And I know it's a respect thing because you're not the owner of the house. It's not your company. And culturally, respect is massive over there. But why, when you're clipping together this video, are you only showing the positives? If you want to motivate people to kind of see where it's going, I know you have the long form documentary, but why in the fuck is this your bit, pitching the documentary? I don't get that. If you're so heartbroken, why does it seem like it's only the positive interactions? Besides the few little jump cuts that were, I don't have makeup on, she doesn't want to be filmed, stuff like that. Huh? I don't get that. I don't know if they're against their will. Oh yeah, get knuckle tats on a live stream. I will never tattoo my hands. Ever. I don't know if these women can come or go. I don't know. It's weird because I don't understand how this plays into the whole communism factor, right? This live streaming, live events, stuff like that, where they're on the internal Chinese network and whatever. I don't know how that equates or interacts with it. Because if they're they get their number, they, go through their schooling and they're like, live streamer, boss of live streamers. Those are your careers now. God bless communism. I don't get it because it kind of spits in the face of communism, I think, in a lot of ways. It is very capitalistic. It's extremely capitalistic. That's what I don't understand. I think you're right. It seems like he's equating them to being there against their will, feeling like they have no other choice as being the same as being a prostitute and sex trade unwillingly. It's definitely nothing similar. True, Lissa. It's nothing similar to, what's it called? The unwilling sex trade. China is a capitalistic form of communism. Yeah, look at their interaction with the world. They're one of the few communisms and countries, well, because one, we don't get to see the inside of the world too much. Granted, they let people come and go and visit, but it's not like the Cubas or anything. To be clear, the porn thing was a joke. You never know, man. I mean, this day and age, cell phones, all that shit, you never know. Yeah, it's slowly becoming more capitalistic. That's what I'm interested in is this willing? It seems willing. Even if it's not willing, would you rather be, as Lissa put it, he's in a country where these girls at that age are quite lucky that they weren't aborted. Right? I mean, I think they've done away with some of their what's it called? Their numbers of kids rules. I think they have 2 kids, so you can get a male and a female. But what happens if you just are shooting out 2 women? You're going to keep aborting until you get at least 1 boy. But the point being is, you can't equate this to forced sex trade. It's just not the case. You got to think they're making some sort of money or something. Who knows?
Streaming company feeling almost as if a part of me was missing, a part of my faith in humanity was missing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing in any way, shape or form. I feel like society is going backwards. And I hope that this is not going to be the norm in the future. Not just in China, but around the whole world. Because proper human...
Oh, you don't want it to be the norm, but show the little Chinese kids your video footage. Show them your footage, because that's going to help it. Really, bro?
Social interaction is incredibly important. Anyway, my heart goes out to the girls that do this, and also to the guys who are stuck in their rooms, spending all of their money and their time on these women because...
How accurate is that, Butterfly Massacre? 1 out of 7 residents of Hong Kong are millionaires. Yeah, but when you have 100 million people, 200 million people, this is high numbers, but,
They just don't have that social interaction in their lives. I feel terrible for everyone involved. I'm not blaming anyone. I just wish that there was a solution. That there was a way for these people to go out there and actually live a real normal life. Anyway,
it's communist China. What normal life do you want them to have? If you're from South Africa, like someone in the chat said, you have a little more freedoms. Granted, you're white, and down there you're probably going to get killed if you're hanging out too long. But what kind of normal life are you meaning? I don't get it. I don't get what his definition of normal is for communistic China.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this rather somber episode. And until next time, you know the drill.
This was not somber. The only somber parts were when you weren't with the people that you were supposed to be somber around. I know it was respectfully. You asked questions respectfully. But maybe you cut in some shit that actually makes it seem somber.
As always, stay awesome.
Okay. This guy does something that I hate that other YouTubers do. Let's see. All right, so he does this. He does his outro for what the video is about. And then he flips to something.
Come here for their
every Friday, you can...
3 minutes of non-related shit. 3 minutes of non-related shit so he could hit the algorithm. Granted, if these women are being forced to be there, if, then I can respect, putting out some information. But this guy used the old trick of almost 3 minutes of non-content to get that extra advert. He wanted the extra ad. One at the two extra ads. One at the beginning, one at the end, and one in the middle somewhere. All for the money. I feel incredibly sad for a large segment of youth of China today. And he's selling the documentary. He's selling it. He hit the 10 minutes, 18 seconds. Yeah, okay, I will tell you this. 3 minutes of content can be rough, but if you can't hit the 10-minute mark, just go with what you have. You have an hour and 17-minute long documentary. And you couldn't find 3 fucking minutes? Stay awesome, China. This is what he's pitching. Does it seem to you like it's a somber thing? What? Capitalism is great. I love capitalism, but I hate people who try to piggyback on emotions. Stay classy, San Diego. Yeah, seriously. Why are you trying to piggyback off of emotions to get people to rent or buy your documentary? Why? Part of me wants to bootleg the fuck out of this just to impact your numbers. Wouldn't do it because I don't want to get in trouble. But why? Why are you putting out a video like this for your video in, I don't know, February sometime? A month after this came out? Oh, because the sales are bad. That's why. Because no one's paying $6.99 to watch something called Stay Awesome China. Sorry if you're getting background noise, but I don't give a fuck. Emotions do sell, but that's the problem, is people piggyback on emotions. One of you guys who were in Mersha's show last night, send me the link to the couple that is piggybacking off of emotions. It's not even all about that. It's not even all about the Chinese brothels. It's one little segment is about the Chinese brothels. The rest is Winston Sturzel, Serpent Za. Travels across China, first-tier cities, Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, meeting the city's most fascinating people, including a racy nude photographer, a mosquito breeding scientist, and a DIY maker challenging gender and tech stereotypes. And you pitch it with, I'm so sad, guys. I'm so sad for the youth of China. They're living in houses that are nicer than most American middle, lower class houses. But they have to get up at whatever time they fucking want and stream. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, but it's not the consumer's fault, because like that's the reason why he's putting out the video. Consumers don't get to pick and choose what their creators bring to them. He throws this pitch. It's a lie. And it has nothing to do with what the documentary is about. Come on. Like, I mean, if you were going to push this content and try to sell your documentary, maybe, just maybe, you put together an actual bit of the documentary and put out some stuff besides something that's going to play on people's emotions. Apparently 4 weeks ago, the pollution is killing me. Wear a mask, you fucking goof. Why do you think everyone in China wears masks? Because the air quality is fucking horrid. Don't come on YouTube crying about it. Are Chinese men cowards? Like, dude, what? Look at this. This is the stereotypical I want to get big on YouTube YouTuber clips, thumbnails, clickbaity titles. Nammy woo, sexy cyborg, and I send a Chinese computer to the UK. It's like, next, Chinese guy tries to kiss me. What the fuck? The public plot in China to assassinate me. Really? Really? Drones are completely banned in Beijing. Beijing hotels are a ripoff. Really? But you're trying to do so much for the youth until you need them. It's one thing. He's a successful YouTuber. Congrats, bro, on your 526,000 subscribers. I will have to say this, that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You make videos that the emotions to sell your bullshit. So, okay. Who's got the video of the couple? Who's got the video of the couple? He's related to them. All right, we're gonna. I need to pop my back. We're gonna look at that video. Ramen. No, he's Canadian. The ramen shaman is Canadian. He wouldn't be able to watch YouTube in China without like some massive hack to their system. It's an old show. No. I'm talking about last night. Mersh went over. I must have missed it. Let me scroll up. Mersh looked at a couple that are exactly the same as this goofball. Did you post it in the Discord? Yes, you did, I believe. Hold on. No. Someone dropped me that link to the couple with the special kids. The special kids. I would have to use WeChat if I was in China. Sorry, I'm trying to find the link. Let's hold on. Let's try a generic search. YouTube removed our comments. Bet she's gonna be a high video. Maybe not. Maybe. I was wrong. Trollita gave the link to Mersh. I want the other couple because these other spurgs are just bad. AG is on live chat? What are you talking about? Chinese building codes are worse than South Carolina's? Yeah, no shit. I'm looking. I don't see it. Did anyone drop that? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Ah! Please tell me that's an auto shed. If so, you are a G. Let's see.
We weren't planning on making this video.
Oh, thank you so much. We weren't planning on making this video. But I gotta cry on camera. I'm so sad. Yes, these people, that guy, the Chinese documentary guy, no better. No better at all. I'll tell you this. You know why I do it? Because I enjoy this shit. Am I playing on your emotions? Well, maybe humor, fun, I don't fucking know. Happiness. I'm not playing on your emotions to steal from your pocket. I'm not mad because, you know, Chinese women live in a house, a very nice house, and have to stream and the cultural impacts, and they don't get to know people. This guy is no better than this couple. And if you didn't see this couple, they're so sad. They're so sad because their YouTube comments were disabled. Now, Mersh and others have put forward that they think it's because of monetary reasons that they're sad, which probably is the case. Now, I don't think they're demonetized. I don't. I can't tell because I have YouTube Premium, and so my shit doesn't show whether they have ads placed on their videos. Now, any of you guys who can check out that link, if you can check it out, stop trying to motion. She does kind of look like JF's most recent wife or girlfriend, but woosah. I think they're mad the comments are gone because I'll tell you this. The one way you get people to come back to your video and have to watch that first ad over and over again is when they're in a comment, debate, or conversation with another person. And what does it equal? Another ad served. Watch time for the YouTube Premium. Am I knocking their hustle? No. But when all they do is bring special needs children onto their show, interview kids with cancer and deformities and other shit, the whole reason they're mad about their comments is because they're not catching that extra ad revenue. And I guarantee you they've seen a huge dip in it. Because that's why. Oh, the girl dying isn't the motivation. Dude said he lost all motivation. Yeah, I was in the chat when he mentions that I've lost all motivation to edit the video because I don't have comments anymore. Hold on. Don't you over and over say this is about bringing awareness that kids with deformities and kids who are facing terminal illnesses and whatever else need to know that there's people out there who support them. But I've lost all motivation to edit this video because that's not really my motivation. Come on, dude. I almost actually made myself cry there. That would have been funny. It would have been clipped out as if I actually cried. But yeah.
Video tonight, but our hand has been forced, and we're making this video to desperately ask our community, everybody who watches our videos, for your support.
Please just rally around us today.
YouTube has put into place.
Hey, one thing I will say is at least she's a woman who knows her place. Speak when I allow you to.
Discriminatory new actions.
No, fuck boy. It's not discriminatory. It's to alleviate pederasts and other things from being on YouTube and using the comment sections. And if you're so butthurt and sad, then don't piggyback off of children. Sign our petition. Sign our petition.
This is gonna be fun.
Because, like, look at this. Look at these videos. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, they're piggybacking off of kids, disabled adults, all this stuff. 33,000, 184,000. But here's where the kicker is. You want to see the reason? Look at this. Look at their drop in views. 196. Keep watching this. Look at their drop in views. Okay, they pulled one. They're dropping in views. Oh, no, they've gotten some consistent high views. But they're dropping in views since they lost their comments. So this is where they lost their comments. Oh, hold on, guys.
Guys, it's so hard for me to keep a secret. That's why I'm so excited that today I get to share something big with you. I hired a group of animators who are all on the autism spectrum. And for the last few months, we've been collaborating to make a brand...
Oh my God, guys. They're on the spectrum.
And new animated intro for this channel. I am just so happy with how it turned out. And I believe the intro just speaks for itself. So rather than have me explain everything about it, I just want to play it for you.
Okay, dude. You have 1.4 million subscribers. You're bitching about comments. You don't need comments. With the amount of viewership you get, comments probably suck dick. If you have it on your phone, even if they're positive comments, it's a nuisance to get slammed with a shit ton of comments, and you know you want to respond to them all. I want to respond to all the comments I get. You know why? Because it feels like I'm bringing in interacting with people. But if I didn't have comments, I'd be fine with it. Telling me I have a big forehead, I already know that. Telling me I look like Jimmy Neutron, I already know that. Talking about how RDA Rostog and Unbleached are their gods. No, they're not. They're just meth heads and retards sitting in their basements. Well, one of them's in Florida, so they don't have basements there. He's sitting in his mom's freaking extension on her trailer. I don't need comments. I do a live show. If I want to read comments, I interact with my audience right here. All of you beautiful bastards in my chat are interacting with me. Congratulations. You played yourself, you fucking idiots. You're mad because you don't have repeat viewers. Oh, hold on. Let's look at their social blade. Their social blade. Oh, Social Blade's got new percentage ratings. What the fuck? This is new. Holy fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's just, if you take the middle point of any of these numbers on the side, that is what I would say base it on. Don't take it as the high. They're guesstimating. They can't actually tell you how many ads are served on the video, so they don't know, right? Okay. Look at the range. Can you guys see that? Please tell me you can see that. Okay. Yes. The colors suck dick, and it's really weird. But they have videos that are making upwards of $1,000, potentially $11,000. Obviously, take the middle ground. It's not that high. But they're sad. And you want to see the dip? You want to see why? Look at this. This was the beginning of the month, and then they got kicked into into lack of comments, and it's dropping 51 to 4, 509 to 4, 171 to 1.4, 131 to 1.1, 63 to 507, 57 to 457. Thank you so much.
Thanks for bringing up the Jimmy Neutron thing. I knew I recognized you from somewhere, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. Stay awesome, AGluck.
Thank you, Zen. I did grow up I'm still as smart. I just don't invent anymore because it takes too much effort. Okay. But you can see why they're angry. They've had a huge dip in financial. They've had a huge dip in their financial based on their videos. Let's see where. How do I get to their actual user summary? Is that it? Okay, cool. 329. I'm pretty sure that's when they posted their viewers. They're still gaining subs like mad. They are having dips like anyone else. They had a dip in October. Probably because they stopped posting. They are just mad because they're running lower on funds than they expected. But if their Social Blade estimates are correct, 5.3 to 84K in the last 30 days. Now, you take the middle ground. You even take a lower than the middle ground because Social Blade's just an estimate. You don't know. You don't know how many ads are served. You don't know their CPM. Only they know their CPM. But regardless, what they're worried about is they're seeing a massive dip in money on their videos. They're looking at that ad revenue on the YouTube Creator Studio, and they're like, oh my God, not having comments means people aren't coming back and watching. Estimated yearly income. Estimated yearly income. And Wyatt Earp, you would know about snake oil salesmen. Well, you know. You're from back in the day. Estimated yearly income, 63K to potentially 1 million. Shut the fuck up. You and Mr. Chinese, I'm going to talk about women making money in a capitalistic manner and act like it's so sad. Nobody believes that they're being forced there. If they are being forced to be there, so be it. Maybe those were supposed to be abortion women and they got passed on to someone else because they got to go make money for their family. Jesus Christ. This is why people should not trust everything they see or hear on the internet. You guys are fucking horrid human beings. Watch.
Yeah. Welcome to SBSK.
Okay, one, why is Kanye on a book? Is that the name of the people who actually helped it? I know nothing about this channel.
We believe that everybody has a story that's worthy of being heard.
Okay, will you let me tell my story about how you guys suck dick?
When we listen to one another, the world becomes a closer place.
Why does it sound like he's talking like this? It's a closer place, and I talk out of my nostrils.
And we all benefit together.
And we all benefit together.
So without hesitation,
let's meet today's friend. I'm going to put all of the kids we take advantage of on the screen. I'm going to put them right there for you guys to see. We have to do this. Otherwise, people in our community won't buy our...
Let's meet today's friend.
Bowl.
So there you have it, our brand new animated intro, which was made by talented and professional animators who are all...
You already said that!
All on the autism spectrum. If you want to check the studio out, it's called Exceptional Minds. I'm going to put the link in the description below.
Also, we have a big announcement, guys. We're piggybacking off of your emotions, and we're also going to launch
So we have
merch.
one more big announcement. We're launching our merch. In the description below, there's also a link to our merch, and all of this money goes to SBSK, the nonprofit. So
the nonprofit because we're laundering our money from YouTube.
That we can continue to do cool things and hire animators and all kinds of cool stuff. My mind's just whirling with ideas.
His mind is empty. Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, his mind is empty.
So if you want to support SBSK and have some merch, let everybody know that you're a proud supporter of this channel.
No one in the world would know what the fuck that logo is. Sorry. Do you promo your links? Do you promo your links? Of course you do. Oh, they even have a .org, guys. I bet you they're not investigated for tax fraud. Why? My internet decided to poop on me. If you guys... Oh my God, of course you're piggybacking off the kids. Refresh. Stop saying F in the chat. Just hit refresh. Does that once a show. Mother. Fucker. Send this guy an AfterNoonWave t-shirt. I should... Oh, dude. Thank you for a merch idea, Boca. I'm going to make an AfterNoonWave shirt, and I'm going to send it to him. Mine, on the other hand, will not be piggybacking off of children. Thanks, Red Feather, for hanging out. My merch does not piggyback off of children and use them in my images or, you know, put out only the ugliest and most flamboyant colors. What do you want to know, world to know about you? $15 for a canvas bag, guys. Granted, that's youth shirts. Let's look at their men's shirt prices. Drop shippers. They're fucking drop shipping. Their merch, I guarantee you, goes through Teespring. That's all it is. Description. Thanks for the description. Additional information. Why in the fuck is it backwards? You guys are fucking just dumbasses.
Buy that merch. 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 Buy that merch.
Buy that merch. She stuttered. Yeah, so SBSK just sent in a Streamlabs trying to get me to buy their merch. Okay, here we go. Founded in 2016, SBSK is a 501c3 organization that seeks to normalize the diversity of the human condition under the pillars of honesty, respect, mindfulness, positivity, and collaboration. This multimedia movement supports the acceptance and celebration of all members of the neurodiverse community, regardless of diagnosis, age, race, religion, income, sexual organization, blah, 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 blah. No one cares. I guarantee you, if you dug into these people, speaker request. Okay. You want to see something that looks extremely shady? Anyone? Okay. Okay. Want to have Chris at your next event? Our CEO and founder, Chris Ulmer, is revolutionizing the way people communicate. His approach has inspired thousands at events across the globe, encouraging people to lead with positivity to fortify their lives and relationships with others. Stop calling. Shut the fuck up. Family and educational conference, corporate training, schools and university deepen your interactions, elevate your teaching practices, refine your work as a social provider, your completed application will be directed to Ulmer Enterprises, Inc. Chris speaking engagements and bookings are not affiliated with SBSK. So why in the fuck are you putting that on SBSK's website? That doesn't seem very nonprofit to me. Let's see what let's dive these fucking retards for a second. And I'm not talking about the children, which are cool. I'm talking about, hold on. They're filed out of San Antonio, Texas for some reason. Oh, man. Filed as domestic for-profit in the state of Texas on Wednesday the 1st, 2010. Is approximately 9 years old. Is recorded by state documents. Do they have a website? Filings. Certification for formation. Tax forfeiture. Something tells me that putting a for-profit on your nonprofit's website is against the rules. Got to run and check out this new Screen Rant pitch meeting. Oh, and 90% is above average overhead for nonprofits. Does Chris visit prisons? I don't know. But we should definitely look into this goof and these idiots. I think the fact that he's running a nonprofit is fine. That's fine. If you weren't piggybacking on them making YouTube money, blah, 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 right? The second is you shouldn't be posting a for-profit on a nonprofit's website. I guarantee you there's some rules against that. Something tells me. Why is it? Yeah, some of these aren't his. I'd be interested to actually dive into and find out more about them. But it's getting close to the end, guys. Figured, wow, I went over. So not only did you get the extra show, you got the extra show today. All because I decided to go see Shazam yesterday. Shazam was great. No joke. Best DC movie I've seen in a long time. They put out a very good product. It's definitely worth seeing in theaters. Nighttime or daytime. It's a nice little mix of comedy and action. And they do a good job of establishing Shazam in the universe. And they have some cool bits and throwbacks to old Shazam before he was owned by DC when he was Mr. Marvel. But yeah, so if you guys are new, throw a subscription on the channel, like the video, even if you didn't like it, dislike it. I don't give a shit. Just put something there, up or down. Pick one. Because that way people will see it later. And then I'll let you guys know what happens with the idiots over at that copyright claimed me and are stealing PewDiePie's copyrights as well as others' copyrights. And we'll dive into that shit. I will see you guys Monday. All of my people who are divers, look into Ulmer Enterprises LLC or Incorporated. Look into SBSK. Dive them a little bit. if you're a mod in my Discord, feel free to open up a channel on the Discord for this information, because I'd like to know whether or not it is allowed for a nonprofit organization to push a for-profit organization. I don't think they're allowed to. And their NPO status is probably a massive issue. AG in Texas, when you form a nonprofit, you legally have to claim for-profit until you get taxed. Two different companies, though. SBSK is a different company than Ulmer Inc., and it states it on their website. That's what my point was. He states that SBSK is not involved with Ulmer Inc., and that's why I have questions. Where was it? I think it was down here. So I'm going to show you again. Speaking requests. This is on a nonprofit's website, and it says the completed application will be directed to Ulmer Enterprises Inc. Chris speaking engagement bookings are not affiliated with SBSK. So again, he's the CEO of both. So why is he running a nonprofit while pitching his for-profit? Doesn't make much sense. Don't think it's illegal allowed. Yeah, if it's not 501c3, it's sketch. Well, it's not. It's literally listed as a for-profit. It's a for-profit. It's not 501c3. Ulmer Enterprises is not 501c3. Only SBSK is. So, and they put their little, we're going to put our little informational down at the bottom. SBSK is a 501c3. So, a 501c3 is pitching a for-profit and probably pushing out a lot of requests for people who get to know the brand and want to see this goofball fucking retard speak to them at his conferences. So dive a little for me. I'm going to do it myself as well. It's definitely unethical. I don't know if it's legally allowed. It may be legally protected, but what I mean is it doesn't make it legally allowed for 501c3s to do. That's the whole point of what I was getting at. So, thank you again for watching episode 11 of Afternoon Wave, guys. If you're new, throw a subscription on the channel. Thank you to all the donors. Thank you to everyone who hung out for, well, shit, 2.5 hours. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on Monday. I may be on with Mersh playing some games tonight and cross-streaming some of them. We got to figure out a way to get comments and talking in one spot, though. Have a great afternoon, guys. I will see you Monday.